not even done with the beat yet. This is straight Tiller vibes. Yo, Bryson Tiller, we gonna tap in on this beat. What's good? What's good? What's good? Ice Age Beats. Sorry for the squeaky chair. What is good, family? Hope you're doing well. Today we're doing something super dope. I say that every time because it's super dope every single time. All right, we're gonna cook up a super dope Bryson Tiller type beat, and you know, I just want to cook up something that kind of vibe. Been feeling that lately, and you know, that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, if you're new to the channel, this is the channel where we help producers just like yourself create better beats, create beats that sound pro right from home. So start making better beats. In order to do that, you got to have the right tools, right? Check out this free resource, the Ultimate Beatmaker Toolkit. Sounds pretty dope, right? The Ultimate Beatmaker Toolkit. I mean, who doesn't want this? Check out this toolkit. It's got all the best sounds, all of the best plugins that I recommend and use, and it's not a big old list of 20, 30 sounds, 40 different recommendations. It's none of that. Listen, it's a couple of handful of sounds, I should say, and it is perfect. I'm telling you, print this thing off, slap it right down on your counter or your, wherever you're doing your music, preferably a designated spot. All right, so slap that down in your studio. I call it the studio because this is a studio, and refer back to it. Use these plugins, use these sounds, and I promise you, you will have pro level beats right from the crib. Okay, so check this out. The guide is free, absolutely free, and it is my gift to you. So go ahead and check it out right here and in the description, and I promise you, you'll be making bangers in no time. All right, let's get to the studio and cook up this Bryson Tiller type beat. All right, let's go ahead, tap in. Shout out to your boy Legacy Beats for providing this producer growth kit pack. This pack is full of dope sounds. I'm gonna pull in an R&B sound and cook up something using one of these samples, and maybe pull the stems out, do what I gotta do, and we gonna go crazy. All right, so this pack, by the way, is in the Ultimate Beatmaker Toolkit. So hey, go check it out. Link in the description. All right, let's go ahead. Let's find. Oh man. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, I kind of like that one. All right. That's tough. We're gonna use that one. So we're just gonna drag each of the stems in. Great resource to benefit of having stems. It's just easy for you to take things away, use certain things, and just do a true collaboration. You know what I mean? So, like I said before, having sample packs, having drum kits, I think it's amazing. It allows you to basically collaborate with artists, other producers, I should say, right? So, yeah, but I definitely don't recommend buying a bunch of plugins. Don't be that guy that has 1,000 sound packs. That's ridiculous. Like, you're not even gonna be able to use all those. Let's go ahead and set this tempo to what it's supposed to be set for, which is 172. Now this would be equivalent to like maybe pulling in something from like Arcade or even Splice. Like you just grab a sample. I just wanted some vocal sample that I could use. Thanks to Legacy Beats, he did provide some bass lines and stuff, which I may or may not use, right? But either way. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna use these perk sounds in the beginning. And this is how you can create. There's other ways of creating, but this is the way that I like creating, using packs to be inspired and honestly be able to create this type beat this way and this way, if that makes sense. So we're basically just gonna dissect these stems, if that makes sense. Use what we want, take out the rest, and then add on and arrange and all that good stuff. All right, cool. So we're gonna work with this. We may or may not use that bass, but this is what we're gonna use for now. Go from there. And we may just change the key of this thing altogether too. Who knows? Let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's change the key of it real quick and see what it sounds like. Ooh, I like that. I like that key. I like the key of that. So let's go ahead and change it. It's just up 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. So we got these two samples and we got the drums, or like the little perk sounds that we talked about earlier. Those are going to be in the beginning of the track. We'll leave those muted for right now, no problem. Alright, so we're going to find something to play in to add to this track. And honestly, what I'm going to do is, since we know the track is in G minor, but we moved it up 4 half steps or 4 semitones, we just need to do that with the piano in this for the one that we're going to play. We just need to move it up to E, the root note E, which is what we did for the other samples, right? So we moved it up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we could play in G minor, but we basically transposed the whole thing, if that makes sense. Okay, so we could continue to play things in G minor as long as we go into our piano roll scale in FL Studio and change it to what we need to change it to. So we moved it up with the rest of the sample. Now we can continue to play in G minor. So basically whatever G is in G, like, it's not really G, it's actually transposed. Alright? That makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and play G. And we just want to find a cool chord. We just want to find basically the same chords for the piano so we can lay those down, the root notes, so we can lay down a pad sound basically. So all we have to do is pull up the G minor scale if we don't know it by heart, which I don't. And basically we're just going to play one of those keys until we find the root note. It's a pretty simple progression, and by ear I kind of could tell what it is, but if you know the scale, it's going to help you to determine what keys you need to click anyways, right? If you don't know the scale, then you kind of going to be just clicking all over the keyboard, right? So let's play it, and let's play on the keyboard so we can get the root notes, and then we can lay in our pads and anything else we want to add in too. All right. That's it. So it's very simple. All it is G, A, and then A sharp, all right? Or B flat. Okay, very simple, just 3 simple chords or simple keys to this progression. These are the root notes, so we'll be playing these, and then we can make some chords and stuff as well. Let's go ahead and change the sound now, and then we can adjust where we want to place these pads, all right? All right, so I like the sound of this right here, this deep sine pad. I had to do a cut, like a low pass cut, so we can get rid of some of those high-end frequencies that we didn't want because it's kind of synthy. And then I want to go ahead and adjust the flow of this so it doesn't bleed out into the next, chord or the next key. You know what I mean? So let's find how to do that. I don't know. Hey. Hey. So I want the pads to have space just like that, and I wasn't sure how to do it, but there's a couple different ways I could have done it, but I figured out how to manage the volume envelopes. I tweaked some of these and got them to kind of just have some space. You want some space in the track, you don't want it to be muddied up with all these sounds, so that you got to find space for the drums and the hi-hats, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start cooking up these drums, man. I know this is probably the moment you've been waiting for, like, yo, Ice Age, when you gonna cook them drums? When you gonna cook it up? When you gonna throw this hi-hats on there and the kid, da-da-da. I got you. I'm about to tap in right now. All right. Oh yeah, that's it. So I want to create a simple hi-hat pattern for right now. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. A simple hi-hat melody first to kind of give us a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll go from there and add in the other one. All right, so it's very simple. Just fill in every 2 steps. Boom. Simple, simple, simple. And what I like to do too with the simple hi-hat 2-step progression or layout is I like to go ahead and just turn down every other hi-hat. You feel me? It kind of creates a little bounce to the track. 8. Let's just do it again. All right, so it's not gonna be every 2 steps though, but it's probably gonna be every 8. Yeah, it's every 8. And we're just gonna do every other hi-hat is going to be turned down just a tiny bit, as you can tell. So let's see that. Just get a little bounce. So I think the key to the Tiller beat is the hi-hats. They gotta just be placed right. Not necessarily a lot going on, which we probably will do a lot, but it's all about the placement. So I want to add this really cool hi-hat pattern that I'm thinking in my head, and hopefully I can execute it. Snare, boom. Alright, and this is going to be an easy snare. We're just going to play it right here in the channel rack. You don't have to play on the keyboard, no need for all that. Crazy, it's crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to crank these up. We want these to snap. Alright, and we can throw in these other hi-hat loops back in again and see what that sounds like all together. Such a vibe, man. Such a vibe. This is Tiller vibes for sure. Comment below and let me know what you think so far of this beat. Is it Tiller vibes? You know what? It is. Just comment below. Just put Tiller. So let's go ahead and find this kick or this kick pattern, and let's get to it. What I want to do is add one more hi-hat in here, and what I want to do with it is make it a little faster so we can have some different types of it's not necessarily a change of tempo, but it's just a change of bounce throughout the track. Okay, so I want to add in another hi-hat real quick. Alright, so we're just going to play every 2 on this one, and of course we're going to every other, we're going to turn down the velocity of, you know, each one. Alright, very simple. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's good. Oh, my bad. Doing too much. Alright. Alright, and then from here, we're going to go ahead and mute the other ones, because this is going to be a different type of vibe. See the difference in vibes right there? So automatically, we're already getting a different vibe. Alright, what I want to do is create more of a pattern for these hi-hats. I don't want it just to be simple. So boom. Hey. That's simple enough, right? All right, so we know the key is G minor. We can literally just play up and down this piano and find a cool melody to lay on top. I think I found something, and we know the roots too. Like I said before, is G, A, and then it is A sharp. So G, A, yep, G, A, A sharp. Very simple. And I like the sound, but I may end up changing it it's cool for right now, but it gives me the vibe I'm looking for sonically. But we may change the actual sound of it. Kind of like it, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and play it first though, and go from there. I like the way that sounds, give or take. Let's see, you know, what we need to fix. I want to add in a gross beat, kind of add some bounce, so it'd be like, you know, a gate feature I'll add to it. And what I want to do too is also extend these keys out, because it's almost going to be like this reverberating sound that sounds really dope. This beat is dope. It's basically finished. All we have to do is arrange it out. I'll go ahead and do that for you real quick and let you listen to the final mix and arrangement of the beat while I do that. So let's get to it. All right, so that is the beat. I just finished up editing, and this will be out tomorrow, basically at this point. But it's all good. Forgot to do the outro, but it's all good. I hope you enjoyed the content, enjoyed the tutorial, enjoyed the whole process, man. And hopefully it inspires you to cook up an R&B beat, a Bryson Tiller type beat. If you do decide to cook something up, of course, send it my way so I can check it out. And definitely check out the Ultimate Beatmaker Toolkit. It's right here and in the description, so you can get access to the best tools, the best plugins, all that good stuff. All right, check it out. See you in the next video. Peace.